Sometimes I cannot fathom how Africans tend to treat themselves. In as much as some Nigerians can be temperamental and some Kenyans also can go gaga in some situation, and most recently the hatred between Kenya and Nigeria is growing at an alarming rate. But one thing is, we should not bring it to the place of work. Now, there's a distressing video I saw, and that video necessitated me now to come forth to share my own story.
You come and take my phone. You're not going to touch my phone. Then you will see. Touch my phone. You touch my phone. Trust me, you're not going to. You're not going to fly on Kenya Airways again.
How on earth will you tell a customer that you are going to seize a phone? On what premise are you going to seize a phone? Also threatening the Nigerian lady in question that she is going to ensure that she did not fly on Kenya Airways again. Man, this lady must be an authority in Kenya, probably more powerful than President Ruto. I don't know, because for her to have such an effrontery to say that she's going to ensure that she doesn't fly Kenya Airways again shows that she must be a very powerful person in Kenya. It's very interesting. You see, my experience in Kenya to a greater extent, where I had a layover in Kenya for about 21 hours, I realized that once you get to the immigration point, most of the people you see there, they are technically aggressive towards Nigerians. The motive of being aggressive towards Nigerians, I do not know. But when I went to the lodge, it's like Turkish lodge, or then I went to the Turkish lodge, I was there for around 21 hours. The reception I received there was overwhelming. So I will not just draw a line that all Kenyans behave just anyhow at the airport. No, I will not say that. Saying that is trying to say that all Kenyans are not good. So logic will tell me that that's not really hard enough. But telling the Nigerian lady that you're going to ensure that she doesn't fly on Kenya Airways is not really hard enough. And that is not even the in thing. Listen to the other part of the story.
Speaking to the Minister of Finance of Nigeria, you will see.
So call the president of Nigeria. Call the president of Nigeria.
Out loud, no matter what has happened, front desk officer, she should have kept a cool. I've worked in the front line and I've received humiliation even as a Nigeria in a country. One funny one was the very first week I started working. I saw a guy from South Africa and the guy came forth. Are you a Nigerian? I said, yes, I'm a Nigerian. So Nigerians, they're into fraud, into blah, 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 kind of negative things. And I laughed. I looked at his name. I said, Mr. Richard, why are you stereotyping? That was what I asked him. I said, why are you stereotyping? I said, but what I realized, like, the spate of HIV in South Africa is increasing by the day. Why is it that your government is not working very hard to ensure that those who tend to rape arbitrarily in South Africa stop raping? And the man went mute. You talk to people, you don't raise up your voice, but you pass a very harsh message towards the person, but you smile and say it even without raising your voice. How on earth will she say that they should call Nigeria, she should call Nigerian president? It's an insult. An ambassador of Kenya to Nigeria should be summoned, and if Nigerian authorities tend to see that video, and that lady in question should be held culpable, and she has to pay dearly for the misuse of language. The other part of it is, like, Nigeria generally, we are aggressive at actually driving our points. Even when we are right, sometimes we are too aggressive. I've actually had interface with Nigerians, and the way they behave in most cases, it's like, oh, what a arc. What an act. They came to my office. When they came to my office, we are talking. I feel like, look here, this can be resolved without shouting. This can be resolved even without quarreling. Now, the old drama, what really happened? They said the lady is to travel to London, and she has to go have a stopover in Kenya, Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi. From there, it's going to go to Paris. From Paris to London. Now, at Kenya International Airport, they are saying that she cannot have a stopover in Paris because she's got no Schengen visa. So I began cracking my head. It's really hard and up. If I'm going to have a stopover somewhere, I don't really need to have the visa of that country because I'm not going inside the country. Because the immigration has to clear me before I have to go into the country. Why do they need a Schengen visa for the lady to go? And the lady has been laid off for 17 hours and her ticket has been changed 3 times. She says she's She has high blood pressure. So her health also is at risk. She has not been given food to eat for the whole 17 hours she has been there. So that also is something that we need to question. And the way the Kenyan lady in question was really behaving shows that she has a personal heart to grind with Nigerians. Because others were quiet. Others were organized people. They were not really shouting. But this lady in question, bragging and saying this, I know we Nigerians also, we had high blood pressure. It's a bit tough anyhow, because the lady also in question, the Nigerian lady in question, also was bragging, saying that she's calling the Minister of Finance. Minister of Finance to do with him now. The lady would not have even insulted the Nigerian president if you have not bragged that you are calling the Nigerian Minister of Finance. It doesn't make sense. Once there is a problem, the best bet is to look for alternative solution. The question is it a must? Because I don't understand now. Because in my flying history, I do not have a need to have a visa of a country when I'm having a layover in that country. When a friend of mine was traveling to the United States, he took Emirates Airlines. He was in Dubai for 17 hours without a visa being required. In fact, in this case, they were taken to an hotel where they stayed for about 17 hours. So I do not understand where this Kenya Airlines is coming with their own policy. Maybe it's true or false, I do not know, because that was what they actually put on their website. So I don't know if they are also making this up. And at a point in time, they said the Nigerian lady threw a tissue paper on them and all those, but that was not captured on the video I saw. But I think issues like this should be handled in a much mature manner. The Kenya lady in question, I think she doesn't deserve to work there in the front desk. She is not qualified by our standards. So guys, I want to hear your opinion. What has been your experience via flying to Kenya Airways, and especially when you have a layoff in Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi? However, guys, do not forget to give this video a like. I will definitely say so.